Even though we will be using Synology NAS hardware during this course, please remember that this course is not about how to use Synology devices per se, but rather how to use the Synology devices for the aim of creating your own private cloud storage in a secure way. Please understand that I will not be going through all the features of a Synology NAS and how each feature works. However, I will be going over the features of a Synology NAS that will need to be configured to achieve our outcome of creating our own private cloud. There are other courses around that do go through every feature of a Synology NAS, and if you just want to understand more information about the Synology NAS and what it can do, then these courses may be more appropriate for you. Please understand that some features will be glossed over very quickly if they are useful, but not absolutely required to achieve the outcome of our own personal secure cloud. There are at least two main NAS manufacturers, QNAP and Synology. Both are great, but for this course, we will be sticking with Synology. They are perhaps the most user-friendly and suitable for beginners. Synology devices are very user-friendly, and the operating system, called DSM, short for Disk Station Manager, is very intuitive. For me, the software is a very important part of allowing us to create a private cloud easily, so this is the reason that I will be using Synology products in this course. Also understand that I will not be using entry-level models for this demonstration, because some features are lacking in the entry-level models. However, most features that this course will cover are available, and you could still follow this course on the very entry-level devices. But one major negative would be that you will not have the ability to configure a VPN between the two NASs. Only the higher range devices support Docker, which will be used to create a VPN from. My strong recommendation is to check that Docker is able to be installed on the units that you decide to purchase. This is usually just the models that contain x86 processors. For example, the Intel Celeron processors in the DS2020 Plus models. I will also comment throughout the course whenever a feature is not available on the entry-level devices, so you know what you can and can't do. Unless you have several computers that you want to simultaneously back up to your NAS, or you have a lot of files, the entry-level models should actually be quite sufficient, except for the VPN limitation. However, if you have over perhaps 100,000 files to back up, you really will want to go for a more powerful model, like what I will be using in this course. The additional cost is not actually that significant, so it is well worth the upgrade and investment, especially to a model that can contain 2 or more drives, for redundancy purposes, and an Intel CPU so that it can perform faster.